Episode 9, Empress and Mars. One quick thing to note about this episode is that it shares its name with a 2003 novella by author Cage Baker, and it does share some of the same plot points. Something might be interesting to know. Anyway, latest episode, Empress and Mars. The ninth episode in the 10th series, and the latest one to be written by writer Mark Gatiss, who has written some pretty good episodes over the years, such as Robot of Sherwood, one of my personal favourites from Series 8, as well as the Series 1 episode, The Unquiet Dead, and he's also starred in 2 episodes, The Lazarus Experiment and The Wedding of River's Song. He's also known for quite a lot playing Mycroft on Sherlock, so yeah. Anyway, the latest episode, Empress and Mars, features the latest appearance by the Ice Warriors, last seen in the 2013 11th Doctor episode, Cold War. This time, though, we've got a lot more than one. And it's interesting to see a new type of Ice Warrior, the Ice Queen, the female version. Overall, what they did with the Ice Warriors in the episode and the eventual outcome that became, I feel it's kind of like how Doctor Who recently handled the Silurians and the Sontarans. At the end, when they managed to come to agreement, I understood that not all Ice Warriors, not all Sontarans, not all Silurians, not all of them are going to be good. In fact, most of them are probably going to be kind of war bloodthirsty, but then sometimes they can have breakthroughs. They can have moments where we say, yeah, okay, we're going to give this a try. Such as with Strax, Vastra, and what they did this time with the Ice Warriors. I mean, they were deep in the midst of war, but then things happened, and eventually they managed to say, yeah, alright, we're going to try it out with these humans. I mean, okay, not all the humans were ever going to get out alive. I mean, frankly, when Catch... I think it was the point of him, but I hated Catchlove. I mean, he was just... I know he wanted power, he wanted control, and then he was kind of angry towards Godsaker for having been a deserter, but then when the going got tough, he was prepared to... Catchlove was prepared to kidnap the Queen, or the Empress, and take her back to Earth and leave all his men to die, which to me is as bad as deserting. I mean, when Godsaker finally kind of returned, having previously run away, when he returned and executed Catchlove, I was just like, ah, yes, finally. I mean, maybe I was supposed to feel some kind of remorse for Catchlove, maybe he didn't deserve to die, but to me, that guy, I'm nothing against the actor, but the character, I was glad he got put down. Now, the one thing I have to talk about with this episode is the part towards the end. The part with Alpha Centauri. I personally have not watched that much classic Who. Like, I've seen a few episodes here and there. The one episode that I do remember seeing was Genesis of the Daleks. I finally have that on DVD, and I'll admit I saw it, but to be honest, when the character of Alpha Centauri popped up at the very end of the episode, I personally, having not seen that much classic Who, didn't really understand or didn't get as much of a buzz as maybe other fans did. I mean, once I read up and found out what it actually was, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Alpha Centauri was a one-eyed creature that appeared in 2 Third Doctor episodes, The Curse of Peldon back in 1972 and The Monster of Peldon in 1974. Both episodes also featured the Ice Warriors, and I guess it was kind of a nice nod to it. I mean, I didn't understand it at first. I was like, that's a rather bad effect, but then upon reading up on it, I was like, okay, yeah, that works. And for fans kind of extra pump, the woman who, well, I think it was a woman, I mean it might not be, the person who provided the voice of Alpha Centauri was the same as it was in 72 and 74, Yisan Churchman, a name I'm almost certainly mispronouncing, but I don't know, who is 92. So, yeah, quite a long break, over 40 years, and yet they managed to get it in, and you know what? That's good. On the whole, the episode, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's another good one from Mark Gatiss. I mean, there are episodes that I would of his that I probably enjoy a little bit more, such as Robots with Showa, but that's purely for the fun factor. I mean, this one provided a really good chain of events. I mean, if we humans ever went to Mars one day, found an indigenous species, we were aggressive towards them, they were aggressive towards us. We're technically the invaders, so which side do you pick? It did provide a good point, a good viewpoint on it. So, yeah, I actually think it was a really good episode. And next week, the Eaters of Light, supposedly solving another mystery from history, the disappearance of the 9th Roman Legion. This should be interesting. Anyway, see ya.